Good morning. This is news reporter Serena Young and Sean Tisdale at WGYB News Channel 8. Today we are going to give you exclusive reports about a disaster that happened in the Caribbean 6 years ago on January 12, 2010.
We are remembering the 7.0 magnitude earthquake that hit Haiti. Due to the power and size of the earthquake, many people suffered and died.
That's right. More than 300,000 people lost their lives in the Haiti earthquake, the largest count in history.
To better understand the science behind this fatal disaster, here are seismologists Mukhtar Osman and Frederick Curie in the science lab.
Frederick Curie here in the science lab. I happened to be studying seismic energy when the Haiti earthquake occurred. An earthquake occurs when the pressure between two tectonic plates builds up. The pressure becomes too much and the plates shift, causing vibrations to travel through the Earth's crust. This energy travels through the Earth's crust as waves. There are two kinds of waves, P waves and S waves. These waves are measured on a seismogram.
That's right, Frederick, and that energy is measured with a Richter scale, named after Charles Richter, where each intensity is 10 times greater than the one before. The Haiti earthquake occurred on a slit fault where two tectonic plates moved side to side. There was supposed to be plate movement of 140 centimeters the past 100 years, but the plates did not move. When the plates did move, it happened all at once, causing this powerful earthquake.
When Mukhtar and I were in the helicopter looking for the fault line where this movement should have been seen, we could not find it. This is why we think another big earthquake will occur again, when the surface movement catches up to the epicenter that was 5 miles underground.
And now back to you, Sean and Serenity.
Thank you, Mukhtar and Frederick. This earthquake was so large that it wiped out most of the country. The people of Haiti needed outside help to survive. Let's hear from some relief workers who came in to help Haiti with this disaster. Here is Patrick and Unique with their stories.
Hi, I'm Patrick McDermott, and I'm a multi-millionaire and founder of the relief agency HELP. We went down to Haiti as soon as we heard about the devastation that occurred after the earthquake. The first thing we did was clear rubble from the streets and neighborhoods of all the debris from crumbled and pancaked homes. Many roads are blocked from the debris, and we cannot get in to victims.
Hi, I'm Unique, and I also came to Haiti after the earthquake to help with emergency medical care. I remember the yells of the survivors as they searched for their loved ones under the rubble. It was such a horrible feeling, but made me want to help them even more. I helped survivors find the temporary medical centers that's been put up. When they got there, survivors could receive water, food, and clothing. If they were injured, they would receive first aid and any medication they needed.
Another project my agency had was to set up temporary shelters that were so desperately needed. With more than 1.5 million people left homeless in Haiti going into hurricane season, they might be in further danger from the elements since their homes were destroyed. Due to the number of people who were left homeless, many families had to share tents, and it was very crowded. We thought these would be temporary shelters, but people are still living in them 5 years later.
Really appreciate Patrick and Unique talking about the rescue efforts in Haiti after the earthquake. Now let's hear from some survivors. Here is Derek, Mia, and Sebastian with their stories.
My name is Derek Mazer, and me and my family survived the Haiti earthquake. On the day of the Great Earthquake, I was walking home to school when the earth began to shake violently. I was scared and I thought I was going to die when the earth fell down, but I didn't know what was going on, and I ran home as fast as I could. Since the earth was shaking every step, I almost stumbled. It took me a while, but I finally got to my house. As soon as I ran up to my house, I watched it collapse in front of my eyes. I was terrified because I thought my family was still inside. I see my family standing safe next to the house, but I don't see my sister. She was stuck because her arm was stuck under a slab of cement. It took my whole family to lift the slab and get her free. My dad picked her up and we ran to find safety and help.
I'm Mia, and I had to stay in an emergency shelter after my parents died when our house collapsed on top of them. I was only 16 and had to stay in a shelter by myself. The shelters we had were just tents or blankets to protect us from the sun and rain. We did not have any privacy because there were no windows or doors that could lock. One day I had to sleep in a different tent because someone was in mine. I was lucky to meet a family that had lost a daughter about my age. They took me in and helped me out. Later we moved to a better shelter with windows and locking doors. We are still living in that shelter today because we're afraid to go back to concrete buildings because we're afraid it might fall on us in another earthquake.
Hi, my name is Sebastian. I was at school when I suddenly heard the streets shaking, people yelling, and houses coming down. I ran home to see if my family was okay. When I got there, I saw my family and they were okay, but my house was pancaked. After that, my family and I were without food, water, and shelter. It was scary going through this stuff. Our neighbor had been trapped under his house for 8 days. That's how long it took for crews to find him and save him.
Those were amazing stories. Not only did so many people get hurt and die in the earthquake, it destroyed more than 90% of the buildings in the country's capital. Here to report on the rebuilding efforts is Preston Whitesword.
I'm Preston Whitesword, and I work for Greenwood Nonprofit Agency. We built 120 homes around Port-au-Prince after the 2010 earthquake. Houses are about 400 square feet. Each home will cost $7,000 to $10,000. People that are out of work are hired to build homes and raise money for more houses. Homes will be functional and will have 1 or 2 bedrooms. Another agency is making concrete building blocks and strong roofs. I feel happy because I like to build houses for other people so they can be safe and happy in their new home.
Thank you, Preston, for your update on the rebuilding efforts in Haiti. It's good to know they are rebuilding homes and making sure they can withstand another earthquake better than the ones that were there.
This concludes our report on the Haiti earthquake of 2010. Until next time, you've been watching WGYB News Channel 8. Have a nice day.